Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. And yes, let's get started. Today we are going to do a quick energy check-in for a divine masculines. And this is about what is he thinking, feeling at this moment, and what is his energy surrounding the connection at this moment. What is he going through in his life, so first we just see what is he thinking, feeling about you, the divine feminine, or about the connection that you have. If you are in separation, and then what does he want to tell you, all these kind of things. Yeah, mostly related to the divine masculine. Where is he in this journey? Okay. Okay. So, we got the Ace of Pentacles here. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's clarify this. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Thank you, Angel Spirit. Everything divine surrounding me at this moment. Please guide our feminines. So yeah. So it looks like our divine masculine, he is showing up as a King of Wands. Okay. And he's working really hard. He's focused on his pentacles. And he's very passionate. He's a very passionate person. Like your divine masculine is in a very passionate energy. He's doing everything with passion. Like if he's working, he's doing it with passion. Like he's a lot of passion right now. And yes, he's working towards his wish fulfillment. There's a wish fulfillment, and you are that. He is working to get that Ace of Pentacle. That basically he's focused in his money right now, but he also keeps you in his mind. Of course he does. It's a twin flame connection. So why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? Okay, so there is a past energy where the divine masculine was heartbroken. And he felt like he was putting a lot of work. It may be a karmic relationship, because I feel he's so tired of putting in the work. Like he's so tired of giving his 100%, going above and beyond for somebody in his life, but not seeing the results. Like he's not happy. The more he gives, the less he gets. He doesn't get anything that he's willing to give to this person, whoever it is, who has left him brokenhearted. But now he's passionate about, like, he wants to send a message to you divine feminine, the Empress here. He's very passionate about you. There's a lot of wands showing up here. Like he could be a fire sign, it doesn't have to be, but he's really very passionate. He really wants to share some thing with you. He has some message. He's heartbroken about the fact, like, he doesn't know what to do right now. He doesn't know. He's just waiting there and watching, like hoping that something would turn out in his favor, but of course anyways, I feel the energy of him wanting to communicate, wanting to bring this passionate message about what he's feeling about you. Why is the Four of Swords here, angels? Thank you. So yeah, he's healing right now. He's healing. He's introspecting. He is going within. He is trying to heal everything that has been holding him back, in this journey, in his life. Not only the twin flame connection, but this is a whole new experience for him, this awakening. And yeah, I will have, like, he has to go through a lot of changes and breakthroughs. And right now he is choosing to take his time alone, like he's choosing himself first. He is choosing to heal, and he is defending himself quite well with the outer world, like he is he's he's quite good, like there are a lot of people who might not be uh, you know supporting, or who might not have the same belief system as he has, or he might feel like he cannot fit in anymore. But he is protected, he is protecting himself from the outside hazards. And yeah, that's quite nice. Like he knows his truth, and he's willing to defend it. And what is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Let's clarify the Hierophant, please. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, the Hierophant, like he is really in tune with his intuition right now. Like he's in tune with his higher self. Like he got this Hierophant, and for the clarifiers, he got the Emperor, he got the Page of Swords, and he got the Two of Swords. So yeah, he is using his intuition. He is standing in his power of the Emperor. And like he is making the wise decision, he is listening to his intuition. But I also see that he's reflecting over the past. He's thinking a lot about you. He's thinking about all the good times that you had. He's thinking about all the memories that you had, and but he is still protecting his heart right now. He's choosing to live in peace and harmony at this moment. He is done with these heartbreaks and everything, and he's done with everything that did not turn out to be like. He's planted some seeds, but they did not grow like he expected it to grow. And now he's left there. Like he is listening to his intuition. He's very much in tune with his intuition. And also he is embodying the Emperor energy. That means he's strong. Like he is strong-headed. He knows his truth, and but yeah, he's struggling. He is missing you, I guess. Thinking about the past, probably looking at your photos, but not ready for reconciliation at this moment, right away. Not ready. He still has to do a lot of work. We can see it. But yeah, we just have to be patient, Divine Feminines. And the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? Clarify the Chariot here. Thank you. Okay. So there's a movement in his life. Like he is no longer in the stagnant energy. Like he's willing to move. He's willing to make those changes. He's willing to, like, he basically gave up on life before he met you. That's what I'm getting. Like, but then this connection has lit up a spark in his life, in both of your life, and he is wanting to move on. He doesn't want to be in that stagnant energy. He doesn't want to be heartbroken all his life. He knows that, you can make the change. You can make those changes and actually make it happen, like make it possible. You don't have to be in the same energy, anyways. So yeah, he's willing to move. He's willing to move on from whatever was keeping him stuck here. These spilled cups that did not work out for him. He is willing to move on. He is willing to look back at these 2 cups, and he is willing to, pursue this. Like he is done. He's done being sad over the things that did not work out for him in the past. See, he is ready. See, this is amazing. Like the 2 cups behind him, and bottom of the deck you have these 2 cups. These are the same cups. Like he took these cups, and now you guys are exchanging it. The union. So he's one step closer. Union is coming, guys. It's coming. But it's like you should not be in that waiting energy. I see a lot of people saying, a lot of divine feminines, and me myself in the beginning stages of my twin flame journey, I used to feel like I am so patient, I'm waiting for him. Like, I'm so patient, I'm not talking to him, I'm not bothering him, I'm not annoying him. But then I would still think about him 24/7. Like, I would think about him everywhere I would go, and I would obsess, I would get attached to the idea of him coming back one day to my life, and like he's gonna come back, and making these and believing those illusions, like believing all these made up stories in my head, and all those rose colored glasses. Yes, but the main thing, like, that us divine feminine should learn in this journey is that being patient is not waiting. Being patient is, you know accepting that they are late, yes, but what makes you think that we know, like, we are done with the awakening? Like, we still have so much to learn, like, I don't think there's ever a destination for this journey. Like, we are always learning, we're always evolving. So it's just about how you can accept, how you can unconditionally love your divine masculine, that you accept whatever situation he's in, he's gonna be fine, you guys are in union, and actually be able to, like, live in the present. That's the whole goal, like, that's the whole thing here. You need to be able to be happy while you're living in the present. You need to be completely, you need to totally live in this moment, the life of totality. Like, it says that you need to be in this moment, like here right now. I'm doing these readings for you, and I'm happy that I'm able to do these readings for you, to provide you with insights and guidances that you need, and that might be of help to you, in some way in your life. And the same way, like, I spend time with my family, I need to be there, like 100% there for my family and myself, not dwelling in the past, not being there around my family and still thinking about my twin flame. What is he doing? Where is he at? Is he done with the karmic? No, you should not be bothered by that. You need to be confident that you guys are already in union. It's just a matter of time, like, the universe will tell you, like, when you both are ready for each other. And if you think you are already ready, then start working on your purpose in life. You still have such a big purpose in your life. Start working on yourself. It's just good for you. There's nothing to lose, right? So let's see, what do the angels have for you today? Let's see, what do the angels have for you today about the connection. What do the angels want you to know at this moment? If you have any questions in your head, just put it, like, you might get some answers here. Just ask the angels, ask your angels, your guides, what questions do you have? They'll just give you. Oh, these cards are way too big for my hand. And okay. Okay. Let's get one more, I guess. Okay, when I say one more, they give me two more. Anyways, let's see. So yeah, the angels are telling you to get more information about something that you are interested on right now. Get more information, or it can just be get more information from the source. Get more information, ask your angels. Wait, they're asking you to wait. Something is cooking, wait. Have patience, like what we were talking about. Have patience, and the answer to your question is a no for this moment. You need to get more information. You need to ask help for others. Like, if there are people around you who could help you, you gotta ask for help. If it's hard for you right now, if you're going through, a dark phase, or you're just struggling, about your DM, or like, basically in your life you need to ask help. Like some of us are really bad at asking help, and it's okay to ask help. And they say a year from now. So if you had any questions, or the union, or anything that you had, it says a year from now, but not right now. So let's see, what does Osho have for us? What does Zen wants to tell us? How does it want to guide us? Like, let's see. Let's just get some cards and oopsie. I'm not gonna take them. It's a lot, guys. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. You just. This card is too slippery, but I like it. Okay. Okay, well, okay, this just flipped. I'm gonna take it, okay? Adventure, the source, ripeness, morality, okay, moment to moment, yes. Okay, so here, now, above the get more information, we've got adventure. So like maybe some of you are being encouraged to, like, take an adventure somewhere, just go travel somewhere, if it is like, easy for you because of the whole pandemic situation. If not, just go within the adventure within, get more information about yourself, get to know yourself better, right? So let's see, what is this adventure about? Like, what is it trying to tell our divine feminines? Adventure, okay. Okay. Those are my family speaking. If you can hear them, just ignore them. Where is it? Okay. Okay, I got it. So, let's see. An adventure. Okay. When we are truly in a spirit of adventure, we are moving just like this child, This child looks very beautiful. So, full of trust, out of the darkness of the forest into the rainbow of the light, we go step by step, drawn by our sense of wonder into the unknown. Adventure really has nothing to do with plans and maps and programs and organization. The page of rainbows represents a quality that can come to us anywhere, at home or in the office, in the wilderness or in the city, in a creative project or in our relationships with others. Whenever we move into the new and unknown with the trusting spirit of a child, innocent and open and vulnerable, even the smallest things of life can become the greatest adventures. So yes, you see, if you cannot go out right now, you could always go inside. And whenever, like, you starting something new, like, start that with a attitude of a child, childlike attitude, where you could be excited, where you don't know what's coming, like, trusting the journey. Trust the journey. You don't know where you might end, you don't know what you might find out, but then be optimistic about it and be willing to learn. Yes, and we have the next card that's called the Source. And this card is, oh my god, this is like, I like it. It's okay. So the Source is saying wait. This has come in on top of the wait card. So the Source is asking you to wait. But let's see what Osho has for Source here. Let's see. Source. Okay, 70. It's a ace of fire. Okay. So what he has to say here is, when we speak of being grounded or centered, it is this source we are talking about. Okay. So this source is about being grounded and being centered in your whole being. When we begin a creative project, it is the source that we tune into. This card reminds us that there is a vast reservoir of energy available to us, and that we tap into it by not thinking and planning, but by getting grounded, centered, and silent enough to be in contact with the source. It is within each of us like a personal individual sun giving us life and nourishment. Pure energy, pulsating, available, it is ready to give us anything we need to accomplish something and ready to welcome us back home when we want to rest. So, whether you are beginning something new and need inspiration right now, or you've just finished something and want to rest, go to the source. It's always waiting for you, and you don't even have to step out of your house to find it. So, see everything we were talking about, right? The next we have is ripeness. What is this ripeness? Let's see. Nice, 110. Okay. So yeah, of course the picture here, the illustration is really nice. There are some berries or whatever. What is it? Okay, so too bright there. Yeah. So it's here on top of no. Okay, so let's see if we find any answers here. When the fruit is ripe, it drops from the tree by itself. One moment it hangs by a thread from the branches of the tree, bursting with juice. The next moment it falls, not because it has been forced to fall or has made the effort to jump, but because the tree has recognized its ripeness and simply let it go. When this card appears in a reading, it indicates that you are ready to share your inner riches, your juice. All you need to do is relax right where you are and be willing for it to happen. This sharing of yourself, this expression of your creativity can come in many ways: in your work, your relationship, your everyday life experience. No special preparation or effort on your part is required. It is simply the right time. Only if your meditation has brought you a light that shines in every night will even death not be a death to you, but the door to the divine. With the light in your heart, death itself is transformed into a door, and you enter the universal spirit. You become one with the ocean, and unless you know the oceanic experience, you have lived in vain. Now is always the time, and the fruit is always ripe. You just need to gather courage to enter your inner forest. The fruit is always ripe, and the time is always the right time. There's no such thing as a wrong time. So yes. So if you have been waiting, if you are already ready, if you're already ripe and you're waiting for this union to happen, then that's not gonna work. That's why it's here on top of the no, because you're ripe now. You need to share your juice to the world. You need to share your knowledge, your insights. You need to help those other people. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're working, like, it's not only about, twin flame journey is not only about the journey and the union or the reunion. It's about your growth, and it's about your masculine's growth, and if you're already ripe, which means if you're already ready, for your twin flame, and you're like just in that waiting energies, then don't stay in that energy. You get out of that thing, get out of that energy, go out in the world and share your light, share all your insights, like see how much you've grown, like, see the progress in you, and inspire people with that juice. Give people, like the ray of hope, be that sunshine for people, and help yourself. That's also going to help you. You might learn a lot of things on the way. Morality. The next we have is morality. So what do we have for morality here? Okay, so ask for help from others, it said. Morality. Morality has restricted all the juice and energy of life to the narrow confines of her mind. It can't flow there, so she really has become a dried up old prune. Her whole manner is very proper and stiff and severe, and she is always ready to see every situation as black and white, like the jewel she wears around her neck. Okay, the Queen of Clouds lurks in the minds of all of us who have been brought up with rigid ideas of good and bad, sinful and virtuous, acceptable and unacceptable, moral and immoral. It's important to remember that all these judgments of the mind are just products of our conditioning, and whether our judgments are applied to ourselves or to others, they keep us from experiencing the beauty and godliness that lies within. Only when we break through the cage of our conditioning and reach the truth of our own hearts, we can begin to see life as it really is. Unless awareness arises in you, all your morality is bogus. All your culture is simply a thin layer that can be destroyed by anybody. But once your morality has become out of your awareness, not out of a certain discipline, it is a totally different matter. Then you will respond in every situation out of your awareness, and whatever you do will be good. Awareness cannot do anything that is bad. The ultimate beauty of awareness is that anything that comes out of it is simply beautiful, is simply right, and without any effort and without any practice. So rather than cutting the leaves and the branches, cut the root. And cut the root and to cut the root there is a single method, the method of being alert, of being aware, of being conscious. So yeah, you need to be conscious and ask help from others. Like, I think this relates much more about, how he said, it's written that how we are conditioned to feel like what is good and what is bad, what is acceptable and what is not. I would give you a small example. Like, I have lived in a family like that. Like, I have been brought up in a family like that, where I have been brought up with some rigid ideas, and I would not blame anybody for that. It's just a conditioning. That's what my parents learned from their parents, and that's what they taught me. So they did the best they could from the little knowledge that they had about the world, and yeah, it's okay. But then, what now? What I have to do is, like, I need to be aware enough. I need to be alert. I need to be, now that we have stepped into this new reality, and now we are aware that so much so many decisions in our life that we made that did not work out for us, that we thought would work out, but that did not. Now when we look back, like, we can see, like, it's purely out of the conditioning that we got, like the society, our family, what they taught us to be is right and virtuous, and it doesn't turn out well for you because it was not for you. Okay, I'm so sorry, it's very noisy. And anyways, so what I'm trying to say here is, practice being aware. Like, look at your surroundings, look at the people around you, and see, like, compare, look at your life, what you think, what view do you have about a certain kind of a topic. For example, I live in an Asian family, like, I am an Asian, and we have very strict rules when it comes to tattoos and drinking and all of these things, and in, like, people in my family, surrounding my family, my relatives, my cousin, they still think like having tattoo means like you are a hippie, like, they just see you in a bad light. Like, I'm not saying hippies are bad, I love him, and I think I'm one too. Like, I just really like it. But then, the way they they portray this message. They make us feel like, tattoos are for people who are addicts and who are, all of these things in their head. And yeah, for some time in my life I used to think the same, and then I used to go out and have friends, and then when we talked about things, and I used to tell them, what I learned from my parents, like what I learned from my family, and these kind of stuff. So it's time that you stay alert, stay still, and then see what are the things that you were conditioned to believe, and do they resonate with you anymore? And if not, let them go. And you can cut those roots. But only by being aware, alert at this moment, yeah, that's it. And then we have moment to moment, okay? And yes, let's see what we have here, moment to moment. So, okay, it's 100. As this figure moves across the stones, he steps lightly and non-seriously, and at the same time absolutely balanced and alert. I'll just show you the picture for a while. He's balanced, he's alert, and he's jumping from one stone to the other. Like, he's jumping from moment to moment, not really, like I was saying, enjoying the moment, moment to moment. Anyways, lightly and non-seriously, and at the same time absolutely balanced and alert. Behind the swirling, ever-changing waters can see the shapes of buildings. There appears to be a city in the background. The man is in the marketplace, but at the same, I'll just show you the card, okay, so you can see it. But okay, let's read that again. Behind the swirling, ever-changing waters, we can see the shapes of buildings. There appears to be a city in the background. The man is in the marketplace, but at the same time outside of it, maintaining his balance and able to watch it from above. This card challenges us to move away from our preoccupations with other spaces and other times, and stay alert to what is happening in here and now. Life is a great ocean in which you can play if you drop all your judgments, your preferences, and the attachment to the details of your long-term plans. Be available to what comes your way as it comes, and don't worry if you stumble or fall. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, have a good laugh, and carry on. The past is no more, and the future is not yet. Both are unnecessarily moving in direction which don't exist. One used to exist, but no longer exists, and one has not even started to exist. The only right person is one who lives moment to moment, whose arrow is directed to the moment, who is always here and now. Whenever he is, his whole consciousness, his whole being is involved in the reality of here and in the reality of now. That's the only right direction. Only such a man can enter the golden gate. The present is the golden gate. Here, now, is the golden gate. And you can be in the present only if you are not ambitious, non-accomplishment, no desire to achieve power, money, prestige, even enlightenment, because all ambition leads you into the future. Only a non-ambitious man can remain in the present. A man who wants to be in the present has not to think. He just to see and enter the gate. Experience will come, but experience has not to be premeditated. Okay? You see? So yeah. It is gonna happen from a year from now, but you need to know how to be this guy. You need to know the real, true essence of, living your life moment to moment without clinging on to your past, whether it's good or bad, or without planning for your future or having this, desire to accomplish something like within this many years, No. Be in a complete state of surrender. Okay? That's really gonna help you. So yeah, we see a lot of good messages. We got a lot of good messages, and I hope this really helped you, divine feminines and my masculines, if you're watching it. And yeah, I just wish you good luck on your journey, good luck on your connection, your twin flame journey, and your soul journey, your purpose. And yeah, I would just like to tell you that, go within, go for the adventure. Even when you're going outside in the nature, you still need to go within. Like nature, it's nature is just a way of like you make it makes it easier for you to connect to the earth, to be grounded. And that's why we recommend going to the nature and meditating. But if it's not possible for you, go within, get more information. Like I told you, go ask your source, go get in tune with your source, and everything is within you. All the answers are within you. You don't have to go out looking for answers. And you are ripe, you are about to fall, you are full of juice. So go out there and shine, go out there and spread the love and light. Spread your awareness, spread your knowledge about life, the wisdom that you already have. And you don't have to be conditioned. Like you don't have to believe on the things that were taught to you. That was imposed on you when you were on your child, like when in your childhood, like your childhood phase. And you can change it now. You don't have to go to the past and start those blame game again. Like you don't have to do that. You just need that clear understanding that this is how you were conditioned to be like. So it's okay. But now that you are aware, now that you can see the truth, and now that you know that you can change it and it's in your hands, then why not? Get help. And like I told you, the help is within you. You know best what you want. You know it. And yes, please go from moment to moment, here, now. Life is here and now. Like, we started the reading saying here and now. I kind of remember, like, enjoying the moment. I said something like that, and now we're ending the reading saying the same thing, moment to moment. And don't be attached to the outcome, please. Like, don't be attached. Tell yourself, like, even if it doesn't work out the way I want it, the universe always had a plan. Like, it's a great test of having faith in the universe. It's really tough in the beginning, but once you really master the art of surrender and master the art of being in tune, being in union with the source, you'll always feel protected, and you'll not feel the need to be attached to any kind of outcomes in your life. Because when you're aware, things come to you. They come to you. And just be patient. And by patient, again, I don't mean in that waiting energy. I mean enjoying it here and now, moment to moment. Okay? Thank you so much for coming for watching my read. And yeah, I hope you come back again, and I'll be posting more. Yes, I am planning on being more consistent. And yes, if you like it and if you like how I read, please go and subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. And if you want, you can, if you have something to ask, if you have some questions, you can also leave me a comment. I'll get back to you when I can. And yes, that's it. Bye bye. Love and light.